All right. Is there any logic we can apply to language? Sure. Let's go back to this idea. We are sovereign individuals, self-rule, right? So we reckon life. We do this. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, we do this. Okay, with here, this thoughts, right? Glad to have the pause button. Yeah, I gotta start using that from now on. No more of that. Push stop and that's the end of the video. I don't get why they do that. Okay, but yeah, the thought, right? So we're all sovereign individuals with a thought. We reckon life with those thoughts. So we go to the dictionary and the thesaurus. The thesaurus define related words, so not synonyms. They're related words and relevant words. Yeah, okay. So then we go to the definition. And as we use those definitions, those thoughts are now expansive in our mind. It's like they explode. It's like putting a compact file and then exploding the file. I think that's really how it works. So this idea is we gain more and more words, and we're able to become more and more decisive because we distinguish one process from another. All right, and we're able to understand the difference between what's just an idea and what's a concept. We understand the difference between a hypothesis and a postulate. Hopefully. I don't know if they teach that in college. In critical thinking. Do they get there? Yeah, I don't think exactly. I don't. They don't. They don't express the full continuum of logic. So, do they really get there? I've never stepped foot into college really, except for automotive courses. I just have no desire to put myself through that sort of. I just think it's horrendous. But one moment. Okay. Decisive, distinguish. Is that like reckoning reality? Yeah. Judgment is like snap. Like, okay, it's a snap reckoning. Not snap judgment. Okay, so the judgment is, when you just snap things to the ruler from vast experience. Do words, language come into play? Yeah, because if you expanded your mind, then you're able to hit like huge circuits in your mind, just and you get this judgment call, right? So as we have more language, we become more prescient because of our ability to distinguish, then salient. Okay, and then the ability to gnash. Oh man, there's people in and out. Okay, so we have Nash is it's like a nexus, but if you take a nexus and then you add a pretzel, that's a Nash. It's a bit difficult of a thought, but these first three of the intellectual guard can help us along in life quite a bit. It all starts with expansive language, you know. So the idea is this happens in every language that has the capacity for it. You know, primitive languages where they're just making clicking sounds, you know, and they're not, and I'm not speaking of like the African languages where they use a click. I'm speaking of, you know, like uku, 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 you know, things like that, you know, where it's like 250 words and they all kind of like sound like, you know, kind of like Neanderthal, you know. And there are languages like that. It's not, I'm not being racist. There are definitive languages that are extraordinarily simple. So this idea is, how many words does it take to be fully rounded out so you can make intellectual arguments? You know, I have checked at one time. I'm just having a problem. It's over 800 words. 12,800 words to be fully circumnavigated in intellectual thought. And doesn't matter what language it is, it will be exactly that number. If the language doesn't have all those, well, then they need to make up some more words because they don't have the requirement for the intellectual, whatever it is, you know, concept, idea, you know, postulates, you know, so on and so forth. So I was thinking, how many processes would that be? How many ways could you put that into processes? I'm thinking it is possible 150,000. I saw this in a dictionary. I said, that is interesting. 150,000 words. Did someone get there? 150,000 processes plus from using 12,800 words. I'm not talking about words that are homonyms or just another. One word is just another way of saying another. I'm not sure exactly the word for that. But, well, homonym is just two different words that sound the same. But that's what I'm trying to get at. So, yeah, I have the gap in my teeth. You know, and people are talking about that, though. You know, I will get another set of teeth. I do know that for a fact. These are not permanent teeth. So that's interesting, isn't it? And how about some other really strange things? When I think of life, I don't think of death because my frame of time is nil. I don't have a frame of time in my mind. So when I look at myself, you know, the person inside, it is an infinite idea. So if I would happen to die sometime of old age, I'd be seriously pissed because that should not be ever be true. You know, a lot of bullshit talk out there. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that. You know, I have an indefinite lifespan, and proof is in the pudding, right? So catch you in 300, 500, 1,800 years from now. True. Yeah, so when I'm still around, and you're not, oh, well, then we'll see, right? I'm willing to wait. Thank you.